In an effort to pay back debt, Hutcheson Medical Center wants to sell its nursing home. Good evening, I'm Calvin Sneed.
And I'm Latricia Thomas. There is a signed agreement on the table from a Washington-based company to buy Parkside Nursing Home. As
NewsChannel 9's Alyssa Sperato tells us, the nursing home's uncertain future is worrying the families who have loved ones there. Alyssa.
Latricia, Calvin, Hutcheson's attorney Rob Williamson says New Beginnings signed the agreement Tuesday, agreeing to pay $7 million to take the nursing home. But the families of those living there are worried about their loved ones' care if the hospital and the hospital authority turn over leadership.
Just a month after being diagnosed with dementia, Norma Carpenter's daughter, Lisa Auding, tried keeping her at home.
We tried to take her home for about 10 days, and we weren't able to take care of her. It was taking me, my brother, who lives in Atlanta. My aunt came here to help us, and we just decided we could not do it alone.
In April, Carpenter became a full-time resident at Parkside, which is tied to Hutcheson.
And we chose Parkside because it was close. It's only 3 miles from me and 3 miles from my dad, who's still at home.
Auding says since she's been there, her condition is stable and she continues to improve.
The employees most of the employees that care for her are very good. They're very attentive to her needs. They're very compassionate.
But now the future of her mother's care is uncertain after a public hearing inside U.S. Bankruptcy Court Wednesday.
2 of her favorite caregivers have already, told her that they're leaving to go to other jobs because they don't know what's going to happen.
News Channel 9 spoke to Hutcheson's attorney, Rob Williamson. He tells us Washington-based company New Beginnings offered to pay $7 million to buy Parkside from the hospital authority of Walker, Catoosa, and Dade counties. But Williamson says during that hearing, Erlanger's attorneys tried to fight the deal. As the future of Parkside's ownership continues to be debated, Auding is issuing a plea.
Erlanger to just keep in mind that there are patients there, lives at stake here that need care, and it's not just all about money.
The biggest question now is who's going to take ownership of the property and what will they do with it? Williamson says the nursing home is making enough money to operate on its own. He says he's confident no one will have to move. Calvin.
Thanks, Alyssa. We reached out to Erlanger to get their side of the story, but we were told they could not comment. We have also not heard back from the potential buyer, New Beginnings.
The next hearing is scheduled for October 30th in Atlanta. Their hope is to set a deadline for other companies to submit more competitive bids to purchase Parkside.